All right, I'm here with my sister, Crystal.
From Almost Eden.
Almost Eden Home Nurseries.
Horticulturist and naturalist.
And
we're here today to talk about weeds.
We are here today
That's right.
to talk about weeds and how being a raw fooder or a high green eater can enhance your lifestyle, your weight loss, and your whole body metabolism physique.
That's right. You check this out. 53 years old, hardly a wrinkle on my face.
Well, I can see
There's
a couple.
a couple wrinkles.
Yeah, a couple.
But from far away, hey.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do today,
we're going to talk about what to eat.
We're going to talk about the things that you can find outside that can substitute for meat, protein, and
greens, salad.
Greens and salads.
Veggies.
Which are even better for you
than the ones that you're eating now.
Correct.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
All right.
Look at this yard. This looks like a yard to you. This is actually a super grocery store full of nutritional value foods. And I'm going to talk to you about it right now.
All right. So show me what I can put into my own salad that I can find out in my own backyard that has not been sprayed with chemicals for your lawn fertilizer and stuff like that.
Provided that you have a pesticide-free area that you can pick from, this is what you can do, and this is how you can benefit your diet and cha-ching, your grocery budget.
Right. We'll go way down.
Free.
Yep, free.
Okay, so here we go. Right now, let's feast our eyes down upon this lovely beauty, curly dock. Curly dock, as opposed to regular dock, has curly leaves. And the tastiest ones for people that are new to this would be your young shoots. So if you're gathering this for a salad or a green smoothie, you want to just pick the fresh young shoots here in the middle. And, you know, they're going to have a little dirt on them and stuff. Of course, you're going to probably want to wash them off before you put them in your salad. But if you're a purist like me, this, my friend, is a tasty treat. Check it out. Slight bit of lemon. Very green. Very green. Now, unless you're used to greens like that, I wouldn't recommend that you just eat them raw like that. But go ahead, give it a try.
It is lemony.
Yeah. Kind of a nice lemon taste. So,
that's interesting.
The key to being able to keep harvesting from if you have a small area that you don't have this big acreage like I've got. So you find a good plant that you want to keep producing. You don't pull it out by the root. Bad idea. You just clip off the inner leaves, or you can go the opposite way and clip off some of the outer leaves and leave the rest of the plant there so that it can keep producing and you can keep coming back and harvesting from it. Sort of like a dairy cow, only of the vegetable family. How's that sound? So here we are, we got some greens in our bucket. Now, I'll talk to you about the next weed. The next weed has actually got more vitamin C than orange juice. And it's got more vitamin power than asparagus. And it's actually my personal favorite of weeds, purslane. Let's take a peek. Look right down here next to our curly dock, and you see these really pretty salmon coral color stems sticking out all over. It's like a car. Once you buy a car, you see them all over on the road.
Yep.
Same thing with weeds. Once you know what it is, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. Everywhere. My goodness, it's everywhere. So, let's come on back here to this one and see what we've got. You want to pick it by the stem And the leaves are kind of rubbery. And oh my goodness, look at this.
Seeds.
Seeds! Look at, they're very, very hard to find. Seed pods. See them? It breaks open and it shakes its seeds out almost like pepper. Or reminds you almost of poppy seeds, only smaller. This is what? 40 different little seeds right there in my hand to scatter upon the ground and grow new plants for next year. These seeds are edible, and this whole plant is edible. And again, it has more nutrition than orange and asparagus put together. Purslane, right next to dandelion as the king and queen of weeds.
What's it taste like?
Well,
Let me taste it.
okay, I'll give you one that doesn't have a seed pod. Here you go. It's like wine. You have to savor it a little bit.
It doesn't have the lemony taste as the last one, but it's very mild.
Very mild. And I'll tell you what, here, check us out. Seed pods and all. This has an oily taste.
Yep.
That's reminiscent of flax. It has a very nice, very high in omega. What's the omegas that we want?
Omega-3s.
Omega-3s. Ding, ding, ding. Purslane. You can almost taste the omega-3s absorbing right into your cells when you eat purslane. Beautiful. You find it everywhere. And it's definitely a must in your green smoothie.
Definitely a bucket keeper.
It's a bucket. That's it. Okay.
So Crystal, we're actually picking, just for the viewers, we're actually picking from out in your acreage here in Wisconsin. We're actually picking the ingredients that are going to be going into our green smoothie that we're going to be mixing up in just a little while and partaking of.
Well, it will be later this afternoon because I would like to just hydrate these by soaking them in water. I'm going to soak them in water for an hour or so that they're really juicy and they're able to give off all of their elements and nothing will be lost to dehydration. It has been kind of dry. So we'll be picking these, hydrating them, and then putting them into our smoothie.
Okay, so we have purslane and
Curly Dock.
So we have two things right now that are going into our green smoothie. What else are we going to put in, Crystal?
Well, let's take a look and see what else we can find. What else do you see here, brother?
Wow, looky here. Look what we have here.
What is that?
That is a delicate flour that packed, absolutely packed with protein.
Well, it has protein in it, but what this actually has is
Seeds.
the seeds are similar to psyllium, and they will expand in your digestive system and help flush you out like Roto-Rooter.
Roto-Rooter in your body.
They have the same kind of quality that okra has. It gets that viscous kind of quality. So these are pretty good for you. So what I like to do is just kind of, this one's not quite as ready, but there we go. I just slide them right off the stem and put them in there. And of course you can, if you wanted to grow this plant, you'd be able to slide these off
Just throw them
and
out.
just plant the seeds as they are and have your own plantain crop.
Now this, as you're picking these, this is going to regrow again.
It will. And see how it lets loose, see how fibrous these leaves are?
Yep.
In addition to be a great addition to your salad, these actually are a bandage. And
That's right. You can chew it in your mouth and then take it out. and put it on the wound,
Right.
and it'll act better than a Band-Aid.
That's right. If you get a bee sting or a scrape outside and you don't have access to a Band-Aid, you just chew this up and get it nice and gushy with saliva, and then spit it back out and put it right over the wound, and it will act as a Band-Aid. Not that one, but it'll act as a Band-Aid and help you to heal. And that's what they used to do back in the day before
Band-Aids.
That's right.
Outstanding. So what else? We got lots of
I'm
dandelion
trying to get
leaves
the dirt
down
off
here.
of these before
We
I
have
put
lots
them
of dandelion leaves down here.
We
Of course,
do, and I
dandelions.
usually have a scissors with when I'm harvesting these things, but this was sort of impromptu. So let's talk about the different kinds of dandelions. The dandelions that you find in the store are what I would call domesticated dandelions. These, my friend, are the real McCoy. The ones with fins that look like arrowheads, look like little arrows pointing. Go, 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 go. Alright? These are the ones, these are really potent. You don't really want to have more than maybe a couple, maybe 12 leaves in your smoothie because you don't want to overdo it and end up having a cleansing reaction. Cleansing reaction, for those of you that are new to this, is where you feel just kind of sick and you're like, those toxic weeds, I'm not eating them again. It's really your body throwing off toxins a little faster than what it would like, and that's what a cleansing reaction is. So
Okay, so you have about 10 leaves there.
yeah, I got about 10 leaves here, and I tried to pick the younger, newer ones. And I picked them from plants that don't have flowers. Once the dandelions start to flower, they get a little more bitter, and they're only for the pure